It was another time when I almost got my SAG card for a commercial for Burger King. They were advertising for their new chicken sandwich at the time. And the premise was there was a traffic jam because people smelled the chicken sandwich. So they was getting out their car and they was walking around like zombies and everybody was clucking like chickens. So I had gotten the first audition. Then they had me call back and they said, the executives, they said, we need you to cluck like a chicken. So literally, I'm going around going, like that. And then they kept going more clucking. I was like, I'm walking around, my neck coming out like this. Going down, and my arms was flapping, and I'm getting tireder and tireder. And they were like, we need more energy. And then they go, happy ticket. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I was so tired. I said, So Val, you're up. You gotta pick a prop from the mystery box. All right, let's see what she gonna pick.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay, what is this? All right. This is a hammer. Okay. Now take center stage, Val, with your hammer. You ready?
Yes.
Hit the music.
Basically, my family is Nigerian. I was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, so I'm first generation. And I had to basically tell my mother, you know, I'm not going to be a doctor. I know you want me to be a doctor, but it's not happening. I know, exactly. But, you know, when she got on board, my mother's been very supportive.
Okay.
But she'll do things like call me and go, hey, if you're going to be in entertainment, you have to be the best. Have you heard of that show, Stranger Things? Oh. You should make your own show, The Strangest Things. I'm like, that's not how it works. She'd be like, have you seen that show, Insecure? Why don't you create your own show, Crippling Anxiety? I'm like, again, ma'am, but she's so on board, wants me to be the best. I feel recently I was watching Last of Us with her, and she says, yeah, this is The Last of Us. Why don't you create one? None of us are left. I'm like, I know you want me to be the best, but this is not how creating TV shows work.
Every time you come, you complain that you do not see a picture of yourself.
And I don't. You have everybody and their mama up in these hallways and don't have me.
Well, here we go. Because I love my friend.
Well, wait a minute. Oh. How come you look cute and I look like I'm scared to death? That's not a good picture of me.
Was love.
That's not a good. Where's the one when I rolled in on the cake?
You know what? I'm gonna just do a whole wall of you. Next time you come back, it's just gonna be an entire
because
wall.
you know what this is indicative of? What? How people look at a group shot and they only look at their face and then they go, oh, that looks great. This looks great of you.
Because it looks like you love me so much and
I'm
so in love with you.
It looks like I'm talking, I'm in the middle with saying something.
No, you know what?
I look terrible. You saw that picture of me. Would you be like, oh my God, that's the best picture I've ever seen of you?
I would go, she looks amazing.
Now
she's
look
so
at this
beautiful.
picture. Now that woman looks so lovely. Her gloss is glossing. The eyelashes are popping. The hair is perfectly coiled.
I thought that looked like you look amazing in your white and black.
Shame on you. Oh. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the picture.
Just bring the picture you want.
That I want.
Bring
Put
the picture you want. Because I can't do nothing right in this relationship.
Go host your show.
God. Oh my God. Is she this much? Oh my God. Find another picture of Niecy.
Look what I found, huh? A gorgeous picture of me. That means she's a hater. She's a hater. Because look how cute this is, huh? This is the picture that should be up on the wall of me. Now, we're going to get somebody. Where's somebody? To take this one down and put this one up. That's more like you. Somebody! Yeah. I'm just gonna wait. This is it. I feel much better about it now.
People from younger generations are asking how we used to find information before the internet. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. Oh, we're going to get into this. Gen Z comedian Sarah Edelman needed answers. Before the internet, we had something called Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay? Let me tell you, Encyclopedia Britannica, and I know the young people might say, oh, that looked like Game of Thrones. No. This was the Encyclopedia Britannica was our internet. And there was a salesman that went from door to door selling these encyclopedias. It was like 20 books from A to Z. And we did not get them all at once because it was too much money. So you had to pay per letter. You had to pay per letter because you was making a payment. So I never did any book reports that started with a T because we never had those yet. But if you had encyclopedias in your house, you were the bomb family. Let me tell you something, Sarah Edelman. And if you got the kids' edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, they say you was rich. When you had a book report, you didn't get to, there was no Google. You open up that encyclopedia, you had everything you needed, Sarah Edelman. Or your parents took you to something called the library, where you had to sit there. Who remember, clap if you remember the Dewey Decimal System. When I tell you, clap if you remember, you got a book report, you gotta go to that drawer with all of them files, you gotta look. You gotta look. And it'll tell you if you got the book and it says go to 780.1. And you gotta go and you gotta find out on all of. And Sarah Edelman, we had things called phone books. It was called the Yellow Pages. The Yellow Pages. You can find anybody, I don't care, you can find Elvis Presley and Tupac in the phone book. And Sarah Edelman, before the internet, you would also do things like ask people. You would ask them what you needed to know. Do you know who Siri and Alexa were? My Auntie Gloria, that's who. Get on that phone and call Auntie and ask Auntie, because in between smoking a cigarette, she knew everything. Sarah, do you know what else we did? This is fun for me. You know what else we did before GPS? Your daddy did things like stop at a gas station and ask for directions. What is this? What does it say? Hey, I remember you. Oh, this is a great T-shirt.
You gave it to me right here.
You did? That's so. Oh, look at this T-shirt. So thank you for giving this T-shirt for Marco. That's cute.
Look at the back.
You on the back? Oh, and I'm on the back screaming. Because that's what Marco does to me. I'm always screaming when he's on it. This is really nice. And it's, can you fit it, Marco? You make it because Marco, he got all the muscles. He don't show you all the muscles. I want to see you wear it too. You got to put it on. Take out your shirt now and put this. I love Marco Flores. Give him another hand. Marco sings. So much joy in my heart. Who is who? Big James?
Okay, lady. That's Big James.
You know what? That is Big James right there. He is security, you know, and he makes sure that I'm safe, and he also can make sure other women are safe. Big James.
Big James.
Big James. How tall are you, James?
6'6".
6'6".
Big James.
6'6". You flying there like a tree, girl. Okay, 6'6".
Big James.
That's a lot of mountain climbing right there. So that's everybody. That's Big James right there. I forgot.
Big James.
Right here. He's pinching Marco on the back of the neck right there. Going, that's enough. They're going to have all of us in human resources. All three of us going to be sitting there in human resources. In trouble. I love my job. When I tell you, I love my job. Deion Cole made a lot of women upset with him about his comments. So while presenting with Leslie Jones, he decided to turn the attention to older women. Did you see all the seasoned women in the audience? They was mad. Octavia Spencer is furious. Please, got her arms in the air like, what? What? Not you. You don't even have to be a body lady language expert when you saw Octavia Spencer. You do not make Octavia mad. Ooh, I hope he didn't eat the pie at the after party.
Not Minnie's pie, Sherri.
Minnie's pie. Y'all know what Octavia do to pies. So we have a professional and we have a personal history because we've known each other a long time, Kat. We go way back. And I just need to clear up something that's just been on my mind for a long time. You called me one day and you was like, I want to take you out. I'm going to take you to play golf. And I borrowed golf clubs from Kim Whitley. I got an outfit to play golf. And I waited and I waited and I waited. And I'm not saying you stood me up, but I waited and I waited. What happened?
I would like to think that our relationship is strong enough, Sherri, that I don't have to answer for every grievance, but...
It wasn't a whole bunch of grievances. It was just that one.
I just made a mistake. I thought you were meeting me there. And by the time I got there, I was there. And I thought I was stood up for many holes. Yeah, so just a misunderstanding.
All right, so we can do this golf thing again.
No.
Absolutely.
Like you could find a nice church girl, but you don't go to church anymore.
No, I don't go to church. No, well, I do go to church, but I don't go like the black church I came up in because like we be going at like 10 a.m. and we get out Tuesday, and I got stuff to do. I can't still be sitting in church all day. I got clothes to watch, the game be on. I can't see nothing. I had a lady at my church growing up, and she used to hold everybody hostage.
Oh, really?
She would stand in the doorway at the end of church, and that's when she would have her testimonies. And she was older, so you couldn't tell her, like, get your ass out the way. You know, with Sister Sarah, she used to wait till the end of church. The pastor got his jacket on. The Bible closed. We don't auto-started our trucks in the parking lot. I'm on the IHOP menu like, okay, I want a chicken fajita omelet. We about to get out. She's singing so hard, she not even finishing words. One time she sang Jesus and didn't even get to the zus. I couldn't take it. I'm like, move out the way, Sarah. She said,
Y'all, Sunday night was the Critics' Choice Awards, and even though the stars were seated at fancy tables, the cuisine was not exactly 5-star. So they served the celebrities pizza in a bag. Now, the color purple table had mixed reactions, and they were hungry too. You could tell by the way Taraji grabbed that pizza bag that they were hungry. Taraji grabbed that pizza bag, and the lady tapped her on the shoulder. She was like, bitch, I'm trying to eat this pizza. Okay, Taraji grabbed that bag. She didn't offer nobody none. She was like, I've been fighting for y'all this whole time. Okay, look at Taraji, grabbed that doggone thing. She wasn't looking at nobody. She wasn't looking at nobody. And the lady come tap her on the shoulder, bitch, stop. Taraji literally grabbed this. She said, I done fought for y'all to get a trailer. I done fought for y'all to get cars. I'm not fighting for y'all no more. And Fantasia, this is her first award circus, so Fantasia thought she was getting lamb chopped. No, sir. And then Oprah knows she can't eat nothing. Oprah said, that pizza's way too many points on WW. We can't. Too many points. See, my friends and I, we know better. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Because they don't feed you, and like I said, you are starving. Kelly Stewart, an actress, Niecy Nash-Betts' sister, and we went to the Emmys with Niecy 2 years ago when she was nominated for When They See Us. And they did not feed us. We were her little handmaids to help her, be together for the Emmys. And so before you walked in, they had food, and it was set up like a concession stand, like at a movie theater. And they had popcorn and refreshments before you walk in to sit down. We grabbed everything we saw. When I tell you, honey, Niecy was eating that hot dog, I'm telling you. And then I couldn't hold the water with my one hand. I said, that's Mama Margaret, Niecy's mama, grabbing the popcorn. She was jamming on that thing, and we got ourselves in a corner. We tore that food up. I was eating popcorn right off of my dress. I was so hungry. I'm telling you, Kelly was eating a hot dog, but I couldn't carry the water. But I had a trick up my sleeve trying to get that water. Got the water right from under my dress. I'm telling you, honey, let me tell you, take me to an Emmy. I'll get some food in. Now, did Oprah tell you to stop bugging Jay-Z?
No.
I was just talking about how I do it.
You know what she said to me? You're embarrassing yourself.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she said, you're making a fool of yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. He doesn't want to do it. But my whole thing is, he didn't tell me no, Sherri. He kept giving me dates.
Right.
And so every time he'd give me a date and then I'd reach back out, he'd go, no, that date isn't good. And Oprah said, it's because he doesn't want to tell you no. I said, he's Jay-Z. He can say no to me.
Yes.
But he didn't give me a final no. If he gave me a final no, I would have backed off gracefully.
Right.
He did give me a final no. I did back off. And then 24 hours later, his team called and said, he's changed your mind. Can you do it Monday? Monday, yes, I can be there.
There you go.
But listen, I heard you say that Barbara Walters said that's why you can't give up on Chris Rock and Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Because Chris and Kevin will do, I'm sure they'll do your show.
Yes.
I'm sure
They said they would.
But
They
if
just
you
said
don't
no.
ask, you don't get.
Absolutely.
If you don't ask, you don't get. I also think this, Sherri, when someone says no, that's the beginning of a conversation.
Yes.
No spelled backwards is on, so game on.
Okay.
Game on.
That's what I say. I live by.
Yes, if it's something that you really believe in, if you really believe
Okay.
in.
The first time I ever saw you was on Beauty Shop.
On Beauty Shop, the film Beauty Shop.
So your drag name is Ida Beauty.
Ida Beauty, I love it. Now, what would you give? And what would you give Kimora?
Kiki Lee Dupree.
Yeah. Hit it. A woman in Brooklyn caught her man in bed with another woman, and she did exactly what any scorned woman would do. She threw his stuff out of the window. Look at this. Look at all of this. This woman, she had all of this time to do all of that. Oh my God. And they probably were so scared of this woman, they didn't even move. This woman threw jeans, shirts, underwear, it filled the streets, and she threw everything he owned off the 6th floor balcony. And you know what was so funny? Some people in the street, they didn't return the clothes, they helped themselves to some of the man's belongings. It was people going, woo, this is a blessing from God. Let me get these jeans. And I look at this woman and I look at her and I say, you go, girl, you go, girl. Anybody who's ever been cheating on has had a waiting to exhale moment. That poof, that I'm telling you. Like Angela Bassett. And go. Okay, this gotta go on top of the head. Oh, you gotta balance them on the hands, okay? Balance
Bye,
them.
Sherri. Bye, Sherri.
Okay, I got it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Okay. All right.
Sherri.
Here. All right.
Sherri.
What? Okay. It was easy putting sugar in the grits. All right. Here
Yeah.
we go. Okay,
Yeah.
put it on here. What's he doing? Okay. I think I still got tomatoes in my wig. All right. A 70-year-old woman in Uganda just gave birth to twins. Yes. Safina Namakawaya got pregnant through IVF and gave birth to a boy and a girl via C-section. Okay, well, I say, well, duh, if you could accidentally get pregnant at 70, then The Golden Bachelor would have had a completely different ending. So since welcoming her twins to the world, Safina says she feels great. Not only does she look like she feels great, Safina look like, what? What you gotta say? Safina looks like, and I'm gonna have another one now. That's what Safina looks like. So now Safina look like she mean business. So now Safina, at 70 years old, she is a mom of 3 with a 3-year-old daughter at home, and she's, and so okay, this is just my opinion. And I know some of y'all might get on me for this, but I don't care. I feel having a baby at 70 years old is not fair to a child. I feel because I have a child, and at 88 years old, they're going to be graduating high school. When Bevy Smith, our friend Bevy Smith, said it gets greater later, I think she was talking about life and opportunities, not diapers and formula. But I think about this at 70, and I'm like, God forbid if something happens to her. Everybody's got to step up and stop everything that they're doing to help take care of her and the children. And at this, there's seasons that happens, and women of a certain age know. There are seasons you go through where you be tired. At 56, I don't even want to go walking with Jeffrey because I'm tired. He gets in my face, mama, and I said, don't even say my name no more. And he's 18. So when a child is young, children go through seasons. You need a lot of energy. And it's 2 babies. And then you got a 3-year-old. So when they're running around, you got these, you know how babies, when they're young, they're running around, and twins. I got twin nieces and nephews. They're running around, you trying to get one. So that involves a lot of bending. It involves a lot of energy. It involves a lot of, when kids start getting into stuff, when they want to taste everything, then you got a 3-year-old over here. 3-year-olds get them temper tantrums. So you got one over here screaming. Then you got the twins. I remember having the twins on my knee, and I'm bouncing them back and forth. One crying, it's a lot. And then, I feel like in your golden years, this should be the time you enjoy your golden years. Hell, most 70-year-olds don't even want the grandkids around. Because they know they have a hard time keeping up. And then every child go through a season. So you're going through the terrible twos. You go through a season where they're going, Mommy, why? You remember that season? But why? But why can't I? Why can't I? They go through the dramatic season where they stiffen up. You ever had that child? I don't know what goes in a child's mind when you're trying to do it, and then they just do that right there. And then they'll stiffen up. You don't know. You can't. It's literally, you go through stuff with kids where you can't even go out for a year because you got to teach them how not to be throwing stuff, and you got to bend down. But when they get to be teenagers, woo! That's another level of the Lord that you got to have. Because when they get to be teenagers, it's not even the running around. It's the mental thing that you gotta have. You gotta step it up and be 5 steps in front of a teenager, because that's when they test you. The teenagers, because they know you can't remember nothing. And they will look you in your eye and lie right to your face. Because they know they looking at you. And I know sometimes Jeffrey just be looking at me. And I remember I told him one time, I said, don't touch something. And he ate it. And I looked at him, I said, did you eat it? And he looked at me like, if I say no, is that the right answer? Just stared me in my eyes. And he stared at me so long, I said, I don't know. Is it
kids make you, when they hit their teenage years, if you got a daughter, they want to be slamming them doors. Daughters want to be screaming, you don't understand. I can't wait till I get out of here. 18-year-olds, you walk, whatever. That don't work, whatever. So I'm going, why? And I'm telling Safina right now, at 70 years old, why do you want to sit through one of them parent-teacher conferences in your 70s? Them parent-teacher conferences. Who sit in parent-teacher conferences and fall asleep? Them, they still trying to get me to talk to Jeffrey's teachers. They said, because I missed one of them, I forgot to go to the conference. And they called me and they said, Miss Sherri, are you coming? And I said, I got to talk to all 7 of the teachers, all of them. Safina, that first Zoom, trying to get on Wi-Fi, gonna take you out before the kids do. But I say to you, good luck, God bless you. And Safina said that she is relying on her village to help her. And I said, you better, because it's going to take a village. It's going to take a village. You about to. All right, well, then let's go. Come on. Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. But can you teach me a couple of your moves, like somebody like that me could do? Don't get all ambitious.
All right, we'll start with the backflip.
Okay, good. No backflips, all right.
All right, so we're gonna start with a step across here.
Uh-huh.
And then to the other side.
Like that?
Yep,
okay.
and take a step to the right.
Right there.
Yep,
uh-huh.
to the left.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna spin.
And then spin.
Yeah,
okay,
so
that's like the old days. All right, all right.
5, 6, 7, 8. Cross. Cross to the right. Yep, to the left. And then spin.
Then spin.
There you go. All right. Now we're gonna go.
All right. Okay, I think
We're gonna go down.
We're gonna go
do
down.
some footwork right here.
All right. Okay.
You put your hand on the floor and
Put
kick
my
your
hand
feet
on the
to
floor.
the side.
Oh, and then do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that. And then do
we're
that.
gonna freeze.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
We're gonna put it all together. Ready?
Oh Lord, we're gonna put it all
Music.
together.
Ready? Go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, cross,